Hello everyone, it's Jean. So I'm coming back today with a project that's probably been around for a while. I'm not sure how long, but since I have only been back in the mixed media junk journal world for about a year or so, it is evidently something I missed, but it is so much fun, and I've been doing it now for a little while, and I've come up with some really fun ideas, and that is making fodder. The great thing about fodder is that you can use it in your journals. You can use it in an existing journal you have. You can make a journal that's all fodder. You can make greeting cards. There's just an unlimited amount of items that you can really make when you have a nice supply of fodder. So what I'm basically looking at, and I'm trying to determine, I can't see in my search whether fodder is just plant life, but I think it can be many things. So what I like to do, and there's different kinds of fodder you can make. You can make yourself watercolor fodder. You can do marker fodder. You can do, and you can use all different types of base papers for your projects. I tried some today that I really liked how they came out, and it's actually on black. And what I do here is I have a couple of pens. I haven't worked them all yet to see, but this is a graffiti. Oops, it feels like it might be a little dry. What I've been using is my Art white pen, and just making a flower and using the different lines and colors. You know, the idea of fodder is for it to be whimsical and fun. So I love it on the black. Now, on the black, I think it would have to be for a particular project, but using a white pen on the black is really classy looking. So that's one example. Here I have a mushroom, flower, strawberry, what have you. Then you have probably noticed that previously I had drawn a lot of fodder on book pages, and I really love the book page look, and I'm out of book pages really to use right now. I'm hoping to get some soon, but I have been working on birds. So birds, I have a little parakeet. I call him Screech, and he is sometimes a pain in the behind, but they're so cute. Now, these aren't parakeets, but I made these birds, and you can see the whimsicalness of them. You can even put little crowns on them or design them different ways, make them have fancy tails. All that is fun. Now these particular ones here, I had used a stamp to kind of get some texture on the bellies. I'm not sure that I like that stamp for that idea, but I'm definitely going to color these up and use them. So today, what I wanted to show you was a way that we could take some of our fodder that we have made, and I have a video several videos back. It's one of the first videos I think that I did, that I spent an hour with you back when I was fumbling around. I'm still fumbling around, who's kidding, right? But what I did with that video, it's called Doodle Flowers, and at that time I didn't really know that there was a specific word for them. And now that I've come to this point, they're a really important part of my art, journaling, and creativity. So what I've done today is I wanted to do a few of these little tiny flowers. Now, to draw these, it's not very hard at all. I'm sure you all know how to draw just a petaled flower. It's just a circle with little petals that go around. And I like trying to make several petals, not just a few, pardon me, a few. And I've colored some of them already with some of my markers. And I was thinking about how often I wish I had a small flower to be able to create or add to a page. And these little tiny flowers not only are perfect for designing when you're making a card, but you could also use these and put a little tiny pearl or gem in the middle, and they would be so cute on a card. So that's what we're going to be making today, is a card. There are so many things that I would love to share with you, but card it is today. And if you can get, you don't need to have watercolor markers for this project. You can use any kind of marker that you have. You can use your Crayola markers if that is all you have. So don't be deterred by the fact that an artist or someone that you watch on YouTube has all these fancy markers and tools to make fodder. All you really need is your creativity, a black pen, and if you want to watercolor, that's perfectly fine. If you're not really into watercoloring, you could color with markers. You can color with crayons. Anything that you want to create with that you think is going to make great color and design for your journal and the projects that you're planning on making. So I'm gonna color some yellow. I wanted a couple different colors, so I hope you can see. I was watching a fodder artist today, and what she was making was really adorable. She was making cherries, but one of the things I found is it was hard for me to see exactly how she was doing it. So I was glad when she changed the view of her camera so I could see a little bit better. Now, I do have to cut these out, So I'm going to just cut probably 5 of them. So if you can just bear with me a moment, we'll try to get them cut pretty quickly. And as I was talking about earlier, as far as fodder is concerned and the types of paper you can use, I would, in my opinion, I would try it on pretty much any kind of paper. You can try watercolor, you can try paper bag even. I've been working a lot with paper bags recently, and they are really quite, the paper itself is really quite versatile for a lot of different things, and I think you would be pleased the way that the paper bag would look. Now that would depend on whether you wanted to use your white pen, your white crayon, your white colored pencil, whatever you have to design on your paper bag. Since it's brown, you might want to try a color like white. This purple one. Should have had some of these cut out for you guys, but I wanted to show you the coloring. Not that you all can't color, but I just love the colors these came out. And then like on the corner with that red one that you see there, even if this one, it went outside the lines a little bit, when you trim it, it will be inside the lines. So okay, so I have these 3 little flowers and I have my bird, and I'm going to pull out this is just a manila card. These are pre-made cards that I have in my stash. And I'm going to round the corners. Well, that one worked. And round the corners on this one. And then I need to have some type of background on this. So what I'm going to do is, okay, my washi's not hanging where it normally is. You all, I hope you're staying nice and hydrated in this weather, because it can be gruesome. I didn't realize it was going to get up to 90 today, but it has. So I'm just going to take a little bit of washi, and this is water paper color. Oops. It doesn't want to stick. Maybe we can put it like this. And a little bit of watercolor paper. Now the reason for using washi is normally when you lift the washi up, it doesn't leave a mark. So cross our fingers on that. This is a really pretty washi tape. Okay, and it shouldn't affect our design any. I am not sure. Okay, so I was going to do my squishy method with paint ink, but I think I'll just do a little spray here and here, and maybe a little bit of green if I can get this green to come out. Come on, baby. Green doesn't want to come out. Okay, let's see if I have another green. Oh, what color is this? This is teal. Okay, this will be fine. I just don't want to get it on my bird. Okay, and I was hoping for some yellow, but I don't think I have any out of the yellow. So give me a moment. We may have to use some purple if I can find it here. Okay, nothing broke. Nothing broke. Nothing broke. Just piling things too high. I'm trying to reach for my purple. Oh, oh. There it is. Okay. Sorry about that. That was your sound effects for today. Me knocking down my ink. I really despise this plastic that they put on here. And this is not even purple. It's black. Oh, fool. I really want this green. Let me see if I can get the green to come out when I lift it up. Let's see. There we go. More than I wanted, but that's all right. So then I'm going to take a I'm gonna wipe this up because I don't want this to be, and I may have waited too long. Okay. Now, the interesting thing with this is if you're looking at it, you're seeing the sparkle, which is really pretty. So, we have some sparkle on there. And that's just going to be our background for the page. So let me flip this over because I don't want to get any ink. I think we're pretty much dry. I think it's 90 degrees out, so I think we're good. And then I'm going to glue my bird on. Okay. I have some glues here, but there's one in particular I wanted to use. So I'm going to take, hopefully I'm in frame for you guys. I was trying to do a video earlier. It was actually kind of funny. I was right in the middle of doing it and my camera crashed, fell right over. So anybody that couldn't see at that moment, they could. Okay, so I'm gonna put this bird right here and we will press him down. I should have got, I think I got glue on all the edges. It does dry clear, so we're good there. And then we are going to put these little flowers on. So I'm going to put these right around the edge. That one could have been a little darker going with our background, huh? And we will put this one right here. It's okay if they're standing up a tiny bit, kind of add some interest. And we'll put our purple one right up here. I know why a lot of people use tweezers now. It's just so much easier. My tweezers just look terrible. I need to get a new pair. Okay, so we have those three little flowers, and I do have some pearls over here. Let's put that. I don't know if these are single pearls or not, but we're going to use them as such. Last time I took some off, they wanted to be one strip. So we'll put those on. Hopefully they will stay. I don't know. I better put a tiny dab of glue. I don't want them to fall off. Nothing like getting a card in the mail and it is not complete. Okay, so here's one, and I'm gonna lift, actually this guy, and let me put this one back on. Hey, now you're not allowed to stick to the paper after I said you didn't have any stick. Okay. And I totally forgot to ask you all if you could hear me above the fan, because sometimes I'll get to mumbling to myself about something and not realize that the fan is pretty loud. Okay, so there are three little flowers and our bird. That's so cute. And then I'm going to pull out, if I can find them right here in my stasharoo, because I know I put them in here. Maybe I didn't put them in my stasharoo. Let me look at I'm gonna do a little bit of mixed media on here. And I just want that really light, so I'm not pressing too hard. Over here. Okay. here when I was storing my paper bags. I did. So I want to put some type of heartwarming sentiment on there. And do these come in? Okay, they come in this color. So actually, I don't know, green. This one is a really pretty one. Actually kind of like the black and white. I don't know if it has what I want. Okay, here's the one I want. And I'm actually going to put it down here. And it's going to say, collect beautiful moments. And then we need to add a couple other things to this. So I'm going to use I was going to try this, this Micron pen. I don't even know if it works anymore. I'm not a fan of Micron, but a lot of people love them. Oh yeah, it still works good. And then this one, I want to come down this way. And then we'll have this one come down. That's really cute, I think. And there's nothing wrong with saying that your art is cute. But I'm going to send this to a friend of mine, and I think she'll really enjoy it. Not only because it's a card that she's going to receive, but because it's done with some of the artful things that I do. And that's why she will enjoy it. And your friends will as well. So if you have friends or family that are overdue for a card, just take a moment to doodle some things and away you go. Now I could run this through my sewing machine, and I haven't decided. I may do that because I could run it through this way. We'll see. But at any rate, it's done and I love it, and this guy is going to find a great home. I hope you enjoyed this project and that you too find the time to make a beautiful card for a friend. Have a wonderful day. Come back and visit me soon, and bye for now.